Hey everybody, what's up and welcome to Rock Gamer, your number one stop for all things Rock Band 4, Guitar Hero Live, and Amplitude related. And before I get started with today's news, I want to let you guys know that we're doing another episode of the Living Room Clutter podcast with Dayspace, and we've got a special guest, Nick from Rock Band Daily, joining us. We're going to talk about all the Guitar Hero Live and Rock Band news that came out over the past 2 weeks or so. And it'll be a great episode. It'll be uploaded later tonight. If you guys don't catch it live, you can see it later on my YouTube channel. But let's get started with the huge amount of Guitar Hero news that came out today. Probably the biggest piece of news that you may have missed over was that Activision posted a blog on their Guitar Hero website talking about the new feature known as Hero Power. Now, we've heard a little bit about Hero Power, but we don't really know too much about it. Now, Hero Power is basically an evolution of Star Power from past Guitar Hero games. So in previous games, you deploy Star Power and you get, a single way to basically give you an edge when playing. You get like a score bonus or something like that, similar to Overdrive when you're playing Rock Band. But now what they're doing with Hero Power is that you can now deploy one of several different kinds of game modifiers. And they revealed 7 of them today. There's actually going to be more than 7, so they'll be revealing more in the months to come. But let's take a look at some of the modifiers that were revealed today. So regarding the Hero Powers, it looks like they can be activated 2 ways. One way is actually by pushing the Hero button or Hero Power button that's going to be included on the guitar controller, or you can do it the traditional way by basically tilting your guitar as well. It seems like from the article and the blog post that was written on Activision's website that you can use these powers either in the single player through Guitar Hero Live or basically on Guitar Hero TV. And you can also basically only choose one modifier for one song. So you can't have like 3 modifiers picked and use 3 different ones during one song. So once you make your choice, you have to use it. And I guess you unlock modifiers by completing different challenges in the single player as well, and possibly through Guitar Hero TV. So the first Hero Power is called Double Multiplier. And as the name suggests, it basically just doubles your score when you're playing. It's kind of similar to what we've seen in past games. So Dial Down was another one that was introduced today. So Dial Down is, say if you're playing a song and you get to a really difficult guitar section of the song where there's just a ton of notes, you can just deploy it and the game will remove a bunch of the notes from the chart. And while you may not have to play all the notes, you will get a huge score multiplier as part of it. And then in the opposite end of the spectrum, we've got something called Dial Up. Dial Up is the complete opposite of Dial Down. Say you're playing a really easy part of a song and you're like not really feeling challenged. Well, you can activate Dial Up and it'll actually throw more notes at you and you'll get even like a bigger score multiplier during the easy part of a song. So the next one is called Clear Highway. It's sort of a little bit like Dial Down. The only difference is if you're playing a really tough section of a song and you deploy it, it'll just make it so that every note will be counted as an actual play. So if there's 16 notes and you don't want to play it, the game will just count it as if you've actually played those notes correctly, and you'll give it a huge score multiplier as part of it. Score Chaser is for those who maybe aren't satisfied with the actual cap on score multipliers. So it'll actually take the maximum score multiplier and double it. The second last one that was revealed was Safety Net, and this is, as the name would suggest, a safety net. Say you activate it, and during the period it's activated, if you miss any notes, that won't impact your score multiplier or scoring streak. And the last one that was revealed is Invincibility. It sounds kind of similar to some of the other ones I've talked about. This one, I guess, is during Guitar Hero TV. If you're playing it, it'll count all notes as temporary hits, and missing a note won't actually impact your score at all. So that does it for all of the Hero Powers that were revealed today. Let's go on to some of the other news that came out today. Turning now to the other Guitar Hero Live news. If you guys are going to San Diego's Comic-Con this week, Guitar Hero Live will be playable there. So if you guys are interested in playing it, you can go check out Activision. They'll have apparently a booth set up there for you. The other Guitar Hero news that came out was that for us Canadians who were planning on pre-ordering the game, if you go through Amazon, there was a discount of $30 off the price. So typically Canadians will pay $129.99, but if you did it through Amazon, I think for this past week, I'm not sure if the deal's still on, but you guys can go check. It was listed as $99 Canadian, which is a great deal if you ask me. Much cheaper than Rock Band 4's guitar bundle. The other new piece of news that came out actually a couple weeks ago, but I didn't notice it until today, is that GameZone, the video game website, uploaded a bunch of B-roll footage from Guitar Hero TV. I guess that was left over from E3. And it features basically 7 minutes or so of Guitar Hero TV footage with a bunch of different songs being played. So if you guys are looking for more Guitar Hero TV footage, you guys can go check it out at the link below. Turning now to Rock Band 4 news, we had a couple pieces of news that broke this week. As you know, with E3, every year they always have the best of awards they give, and Rock Band 4 won a ton of them. They won IGN, they won a handful of other ones, for best music, best rhythm game, best co-op game. And I kind of wonder, I'm not sure what other games were actually in the category, but I'm sure a lot of it was against Guitar Hero Live. And I mean, when you compare both games when it comes to multiplayer, I think it's pretty safe to say that Rock Band 4 will be the better game, at least when it comes to playing with people in your living room, just for the fact that you can technically play with up to 6 people, whereas Guitar Hero Live, you can only play with up to 2 people. Turning now to our final piece of Rock Band 4 news, Nick Chester, who's Harmonix's PR fellow, basically sent me a text on Twitter and said, hey, here's what we're doing for Comic-Con. I had an exchange with him where I asked him, are you guys going to be at Comic-Con this week? And it turns out, while Harmonix won't be at Comic-Con, they will be showing off the game at a pub called Henry's Pub this Thursday, starting from 7 p.m. And there's an event page where you guys can go register. I'll put the link to it in the description below. And basically, they'll have Rock Band 4 there for you to play. They'll be doing pre-orders, so if you guys want to pre-order the game, you can do it there. And you can get up to 34 free bonus songs. And they'll also be giving away free Mad Catz prizes. And on top of that, you can also register to win a free guitar bundle as well. So that's really cool. There'll also be some other stuff going on. Like, I think they'll have a DJ after they're done showing Rock Band 4 off. It seems like a pretty good deal if you ask me. I would go if I could, but I'm living in Canada and I'm stuck in my igloo for the whole week. So unfortunately, I won't be going there. But if you guys are going there, I'd love to know what your guys' hands-on impressions are of the game. But that basically does it for all the Rock Band 4 and Guitar Hero Live news from today. Stay tuned for our podcast later tonight. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And if you guys want to stay up to date on all things Rock Band 4, Guitar Hero Live, and Amplitude related, click the subscribe button. Take care.